Hey you guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is start off holding each deck up to the camera, starting with deck number one. Could your story or message be here in deck number one? Or is it in deck number two? Could your story or message be here in deck number two? Or is it in deck number three? Could your story or message be here in deck number three? All right. I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number one. We have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords. We've got the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Overall energy, we have the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so overall energies, I'm feeling like there's some sort of anxiety. Seems like there's a lot on your mind. I feel like your dreams have been trying to give you messages, or maybe you've just been having a hard time sleeping. You also might keep seeing synchronicities that you're in denial about, especially if it's been going on for a while. It's like, okay, enough with the synchronicities. I don't understand what it means. And just overall, I feel like there is some overthinking. It does seem too like someone is trying to get inside your mind. Someone is wanting you to think of them. Someone is intentionally sending telepathic messages to you, trying to really get into your soul. I feel like they won't go away or leave you alone. I feel too like there is some sort of situation that you could be in, or like at a crossroad. So maybe there is some sort of important decision that you're getting ready to have to make, and it's frustrating. Oh, for some of you, I kind of feel like you get like visions, or maybe it even seems like you are seeing things like literal projections on your wall or on the ceiling. I feel like you also have a certain method of processing problems. There's something that you tend to do when you feel overwhelmed. Definitely could be practicing some sort of breathing exercises, trying to slow down your breathing for meditation. Maybe you are needing to listen to certain songs and music. But it does seem like there's, some anxiety in regards to, this situation that you're in. I feel like something kind of intervened your life too, where you were getting ready to go in this direction and then someone intervened your life, or a situation did, and now you're like, well, now I don't know what to do. 9 nines, seeing 9 nines may be significant. That also could indicate a life path number, or maybe it is someone's birthday. Also could be a time frame. I feel like for some of you, this is talking about maybe September. And I also was getting the energy of someone who is kind of surrendering in a sense. I feel like maybe someone feels humbled, and I feel like someone's surrendering. It could be too that whatever it is that you're struggling with, or whatever you're going through, that you kind of just surrender to it. You're like, I've done everything that I could do. It's out of my hands. I surrender to your will. And that may be, the state of mind that you're in. It also looks like someone is maybe preparing for battle in a sense. So maybe there's something going on where you're getting ready to face some sort of challenges, and you're just kind of preparing for that. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is maybe that there is some final or some inner work that you're needing to do, and it's like the final stages of something. You're like, I know I'm nearing the end of a cycle, and you're just kind of getting ready to go to battle or to take on some sort of challenge, basically. I do feel that maybe at some point someone had cold feet about marriage or responsibility of a relationship, responsibility of career, any type of commitment phobia. And I feel that now someone is ready for that. They're like, okay, I'm ready to commit to this, whether it's, relationship, job, whatever. And so I do feel that you are getting ready to take on a big responsibility, and it's going to be a lot of work, but I also feel like you're ready. Feels like you're ready for it. For some of you, this also could be something in regards to like getting physically fit, especially if you suffered from any type of injury. Maybe something's been going on where you've been building your stamina back up. You've been doing certain exercises, or you've got some sort of routine, and you're building up your stamina. Also, this could be for those of you that participate in any type of runs, or what do you call them? Sprints, marathons. And it could be that you've been in training for that, like you're really nervous about it, but at the same time you've been training for this marathon. Spiritually, some things have been going on where, I don't know, I feel like you were tapped into something. Could be, something like hearing things or seeing messages, like going back to what I said, like seeing images or projections on your wall or on a ceiling. And maybe at first you were like, I'm not ready for this. This is too much. This is scary. And I feel that, I don't know, maybe you've gone through enough or experienced enough that you've reached a level of maturity, and now you are able to take on the responsibility for things that are going to be revealed to you in a spiritual sense. Yeah, I feel like now you're ready for that. And so more things are going to be revealed to you, or you're going to be having more of a responsibility in regards to your spiritual path. Some of you have so much knowledge that you're like, okay, I need to share some of this knowledge that I've gained or learned. So, you know, I feel like you're needing, it's just too much of a burden for you to carry this. So you're going to start to express it in some way. Maybe you're finding a creative way to express the things that you've gone through. In love, you could be torn between two people. Could be Earth, Fire, Gemini, or any air sign. You could already be involved in a relationship, or maybe something's going on where like you're in a relationship and you're committed to this person, or you're staying with them out of obligation, even though there's someone else that you're really passionate about and want to be with. So it just seems like maybe you feel like you need to make a choice. Yeah. You could be getting ready to get a promotion or a new job. Seems like you could have gone to an interview. Maybe you were nervous about how things went. I feel like some of you may have had to go through the ringer to really come to grips with something or to understand something. For some of you, I feel like you're also needing to trust your intuition. You may have been afraid to move forward because the outcome was so unknown, and you know, maybe there was just this fear of failure or fear of rejection. But now I just feel like you're ready to overcome this fear. Anything you've been dealing with internally, I feel like you're ready to just like get it over with. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of healing or recovery. I almost feel too like maybe you are unaware of the fact that someone is pursuing you or has had some sort of awakening or realization in regards to how they feel about you. So something seems like you're being secretly pursued. You might find out a secret in regards to family. Something's going on in regards to a secret. Someone's been carrying a burden. It's been a lot. Maybe you also are someone who carries the burden of people's secrets. So, of course, that can be a reader. It can also be a psychologist. It could be a doctor. Yeah. If you have any occupation that requires you to absorb secrets, I feel like you are really feeling heavy, or something's really weighing heavy on your heart. I feel like something also could be going on, like someone is being very conservative, or there's some sort of repressed sexual energy that's starting to build up and become very intense, and it needs to be released. So of course that can go for those of you that are being abstinent, or for some of you it could be someone struggling with their sexuality in some way. But I feel that, you know, this secret is starting to become overbearing. I'm seeing something becoming official as well, or something's going to be confirmed or established for you. You're going to get some sort of confirmation to anything that you were waiting to receive an answer about. I'm hearing the word serendipitous, so I don't know, maybe there's going to be an event that comes off that way for you. If you're applying to something, I feel like you're going to have to fill out a lot of paperwork, but that's to weed out the people who are serious and the people who aren't. You also could be tested. Somebody might be testing your patience, or you might be doing this. Yeah, something is like a test. It's like I was testing you. For some of you, you might be having anxiety about school, and it just seems like you're having under a lot of pressure. I feel like you're needing to, or you're being encouraged to finish what you started. Like you're almost at the finish line, even if you can't see it. So just finish something up, whatever it is. Someone definitely is practicing self-restraint and is trying to avoid temptation at all cost. I don't know if it's because someone's in a relationship and you're tempting them, or if someone is just practicing abstinence and they're like, I can't get involved with this person because, you know. And you also might be coming to some sort of realization that, you know, you're all good single. You know, I always get this, you feel strong when you're single, but the minute someone else is thrown into the mix of your life, that's when the real test begins. And you're like, oh my God, like I had all these prepared ways to react or behave, and now that I'm in this situation, I'm actually physically in this situation with someone, you know, everything's going out the window. So I feel like you are trying to hold on to something and you're like, okay, this doesn't work. Kind of too reminds me of like school, when you go and you get trained and you get prepared for all this stuff, and then when you get out into the real world, it's like This is the real work. You're like, everything I learned in school, that's like textbook, whatever. Like, this is how you actually learn. So I kind of feel like everything that you learn, you're going to end up throwing it out the window because it doesn't fit your experience, what you're actually experiencing. It's like, too, you can read about stuff all you want, but you'll never fully understand it until you experience it. And I kind of feel like maybe something like that is going to happen. Or you're having like some sort of wake-up call. Something about like rules and regulations. Again, that might have something to do with like, you know, having to get rid of that idea or thought, or just like, we can't follow the rules. The rules don't fit in. Kind of like the Hunger Games, I guess. I haven't seen that in so long, so I hope I'm making the right reference. But it's basically, they were looking for people that thought outside of the box. Also, there's someone who's trying to get your attention, but I feel like you're kind of ignoring it. Or maybe you aren't really interested. It could be because you've still got some sort of idea in your mind that something's supposed to happen with someone else, maybe. So it's hard for you to acknowledge whoever this is trying to get your attention. And maybe they just don't really interest you. It could be a water sign or a fire sign. Or a water sign trying to get a fire sign's attention. I kind of feel like somebody's like, if you don't fit into this box, then, you know, you're not for me. Something might be challenging you on your strictures, or your, you know, how you judge, if you have some sort of judgment system or something. All right, so let's move on to deck number 2. We have transformation. We've got the Knight of Swords. We have release. We have the King of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Overall energy, the Wheel, the Empress, and the Five of Wands. Okay. I feel like some of you have been struggling with creativity. Or you've been really passionate about something, but having a hard time expressing your desires or what it is that you're passionate about. I feel too like you are being met with your own reflection. Something's going on where, not like you're getting a taste of your own medicine, but someone is like a mirror for you to see yourself. Maybe you're unaware of something, and so this is why someone has been put into your life, whether it's a romantic interest, business partner, whatever. I kind of feel too like maybe someone has been doing some sort of mirror magic or creating their own way of manifestation, maybe creating sigils, or maybe, you know, doing some sort of creating their own spirit language and kind of like throwing out what traditional books say and like, let me, you know, do my own thing and see if this works. So for some of you, it seems like it's something that you're maybe trying to manifest. I feel like you were being met with blockages at first, and then I feel like there's going to be some sort of a breakthrough. So something that you desire, I do feel is going to come into fruition. Something's getting ready to happen. I also feel like the tables are turning in a situation. And that can be in any situation. Let's say someone has been ignoring you for months, and so you finally just say, I give up, whatever. And all of a sudden the tables are turned, and now they're interested and you're kind of not, or not really, you know, giving some sort of reaction to them. But I just feel like a situation is changing. There is also going to be some sort of abrupt ending, or something ends in a very unexpected way. This is also some sort of plot twist energy. Something is either getting ready to happen any minute or is like happening as we speak. Something's going on where the inevitable is happening. Something is very karmic. It's kind of like if you accidentally let go of a wheel while you're on a hill, and it's just like, oh my God, it's just building up momentum. It's a snowball. It won't stop. It's like it's not going to stop until it crashes. So I kind of feel that something has been developing in darkness, like whatever seed, whatever intentions have been put out into the universe have been developing and expanding and growing. And now it's like, okay, it's no more room. This energy has to be released. It's time for these intentions to come into fruition. And it seems like it's happening in such a big way. And it also seems like everything's about to happen just very quickly. So it also could have been like nothing was happening in your life. Now all of a sudden everything is happening at the same time. You're entering a relationship, you're moving, you're getting a new job, you lost weight. Like all of this stuff I feel like is like, especially too if you've been praying and praying, let's say you've just been praying every day for something, you never saw results, and just all of a sudden everything just happened all at once. So I kind of feel like something like that could be happening. Also, this could be just more so about having a moment of clarity or realization. It still may hit you in an unexpected way. Especially, let's say you weren't interested in someone anymore, and then you cross paths with them, and after they leave, you're like obsessed, and you're like, oh my God, I thought I was over them, or I thought blah, blah, blah. And then it's just like you can't even think straight anymore. So I kind of feel like something like hits you, and you're like, I wasn't expecting that. I really thought this, or I really thought that. This also could be someone having some sort of realization about you. You also could find yourself like leaving your job. If you have your own business, you might be making some dramatic changes. Maybe all of us, and it just happens like you just suddenly change the name of your business. You're like, you know what? I don't want that name anymore. I'm changing my name. You just drop it and change it. It just seems like you just have a moment where you're just like, we're doing this, and no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you definitely seem to be releasing something, letting go of something. It is time for something to transform. Now, relationships, it could be someone coming into your life. I hate to be dramatic with it, but they're coming to destroy your life, or not, maybe not so much in a negative sense, but really turn your world upside down, really put you on a different path. Or you might be the catalyst for someone. You might be, you know, the one who does this. You're the bringer of light, or the one who brings transformation into people's lives. If this is about any type of relationship, I would say not even just romantic. I feel that there may be some sort of strong Plutonian aspects, like maybe your Pluto conjuncts their ascendant, or there's some sort of Pluto Sun, Pluto Venus, Pluto Moon aspects, and it's like you're a walking tower. You're like, you come into this person's life to destroy all of their previous thoughts and beliefs, and making room for this new light, this new acceptance. And it's kind of too like you are someone who, not necessarily a grim reaper, but it's like, yeah, I came to prepare you. Like, I'm the one that was assigned to awaken you, to motivate you, to put you on a different path. So it could very well be that you are that person. If not, then yeah, they might be that person coming into your life for that reason. I'm getting the name either Percy or Marshall for somebody. And Damien. Could be dealing with an earth sign, air sign, Scorpio. I also feel like maybe someone is coming back into your life and they're saying that they've changed. And they probably have. They probably really have changed. Whatever is happening in your life, it might start off intensely and then things are going to start to kind of cool off, or something just starts off dramatically. But I feel like either way, you're going to just kind of navigate the situation using your intuition and just kind of allowing things to play out. Or it's like you're being gently guided, like you're still in control, but you know, it's just like you're still being gently guided. I feel too like someone is letting their defenses down. I feel like there's just getting ready to be like a big transformation in your life, where you're transitioning into a new life or situation. And the way it happens is kind of dramatic. This can be about a move as well. So anything too that started off on a weak foundation or a foundation of illusions or lies, I feel like that is, you know, why maybe something had to fall apart. I also feel like someone is speaking their truth. I feel like someone's being very honest about something. Or someone is being forced to admit something or to talk about something. You also might hear something so profound that it just like changes your life. Or you might witness something that is, I don't know, very eye-opening. But something is meant to put you on a different path. I don't know if anyone's worried about their living situation. It is possible that there's going to be an abrupt change to your living situation, either like moving or someone moving in. Or you come home if you live in an apartment or, yeah, if you live in any place that's rented, you might come to a notice talking about that they're having to do something to the building or, you know, something pretty major. I feel like someone's really having some sort of realization about themselves. And this is like a shedding of the ego. It's about to be rebuilt. Yeah, there definitely could be big changes in regards to family or your relationship. You might find out a big secret about an earth sign. I feel like you may find out that someone is like in love with you. Yeah. In a romantic sense, I feel like your secret admirer is going to just like reveal themselves, even if by accident. Um, I feel like something had to happen that like this is some sort of domino effect. This is part of the plan. Like, hey, this has got to happen. You know, we're on a timeline here. Other people or other lives are involved, so this has to happen. It kind of makes me think of like if you watch that old movie. It's probably several movies with that premise, but about how It's a Wonderful Life. It just basically shows how if he hadn't been born, like how different everything would have been. So it's kind of like just seeing like, hey, like we need this to happen. If you're not here to do this, then this is not going to happen. And it's going to be, it's going to branch out or it's going to split up and it's going to have like a parallel effect on everything. So like this has to happen. Yeah, I'm getting like out with the old and with the new type energy. Something could be going on in regards to a Libra and a Taurus and a possible fire sign involved. And I also feel that this may have something to do with legal documents. Something is encouraging you to let go of a situation, or Spirit is going to make your situation so uncomfortable to the point where you can't stay in that same environment, or things just can't stay the way they are. Matter of fact, something is indicating that someone has been too comfortable. Someone has been very stubborn and just hasn't wanted to change. And it's like, you got to get out. You got to change. Now, I do not predict death, but for some of you, you know, by the time you're watching this, maybe there's already been news of someone who's crossed over, and now there's this rush to make some sort of funeral arrangements, and paperwork to fill out, and dispersing of funds and receiving some sort of inheritance. I also feel like someone has been doing some sort of candle magic in order to either keep two people separated or to break them up. I still feel like even if it works, it's like that person was being used as a vessel of change. So regardless, these situations were going to happen. It's just that the person doing the work is being used as a vessel. It is a strong possibility too that someone might be moving in unexpectedly or needing a place to live for a while. There also may be some sort of issues with fertility. Or some sort of health scare may put you on a different path. You're like, ooh, I can't eat any more of that, or I'm gonna cut down on my salt now, or I'm not putting that in my diet anymore. Like something's going on where, you know, a health scare puts you on a different path. Anything or person you've been stuck on, again, just looks like you're being forced to let go or go in a different direction. Now, something also looks as if you are being watched or followed. Like someone's watching or following you, but they're not saying anything. They're just super quiet and observant. I do feel like there's going to be communication, but right now they're not ready. And again, I still get the energy of like being obsessed at first, and then the table's turning. So it depends on who was obsessed over who. I feel like you're going to have to set boundaries with someone who's codependent. I also feel like someone is making some sort of secret trip, or someone is like trying to escape a toxic situation or unhealthy one, but I feel like they're doing it in secret. And it could be that someone is sneaking out of a relationship, that they're not even telling the person that they're done. They're just packing up all their things as quick as they can, and leaving. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to deck number 3. We have the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, overall energy, Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, so I feel that maybe for some of you there has been some sort of healing. Looks like you could have been hurting in regards to something someone said. Maybe you are thinking about someone's last words or a message that you saw. It just seems like you're feeling disappointed about something that you saw or read. You also may for some reason think that time is running out. I kind of feel too like maybe someone's been away hiding because they've been healing. Like something may have happened where someone just, I don't know, they had to hide away from everything and everybody. And I feel too like in a love situation, someone is regretting something that they said or did, and they may be, trying to apologize or make up for some sort of past mistakes or decisions. If there was a missed opportunity, I feel like someone is like, I don't want to miss this opportunity again. There could definitely be a lot of emotional things that you're dealing with, especially, some love matters. Seems like there is some, I'm not going to say that they're a playboy or playgirl, but they might be perceived that way because they're very attractive. And I just feel like there's a lot of people interested in this person. But, I feel like if this person is interested in you, that maybe that's where their focus is going to be. And I feel too like you're needing to just trust your intuition on a matter. There are some changes coming up for you guys. And I feel like there's this opportunity opening up for you as well. I'm not sure what this is about exactly. It seems more so like it's love related, but it can be any opportunity. And I also feel like maybe something's going to be happening within the next 30 days. The end of the month being the soonest in regards to someone coming into your life or some sort of changes happening. I feel like a lot of you have also been having to do a lot of work on your own, or you've been dealing with a lot of responsibilities. You might be the mature one of the family. I feel like some of you sneak out and or sneak and help people even when they're not asking for help. I'm getting kind of like Secret Santa vibes. I also feel that someone is maybe lurking. It could be you, it could be a love interest, but I do feel like there is a form of lurking. And I feel like someone's also trying to channel you or tap into your energy. I just kind of feel like if you feel like, maybe you're having heart palpitations, maybe you're hearing ringing in your ear, maybe you're just having like unusual dreams or strange experiences, it definitely seems like to me someone is trying to tap into your energy. Someone also may be trying to heal you from a distance, or maybe you've been trying to heal someone from a distance, or just simply, sending prayers to someone, sending some sort of good energy their way. Feels like someone is trying to take a shortcut or get in through the back door. I don't know. Be cautious if this is just a warning about like, your car or your possessions, your home in general. Just be cautious. But I'm trying to figure out what that is exactly. It seems like someone's trying to sneak. Someone is getting away with something. If someone may think that they're being slick, but I feel like they are going to make a mistake and you're going to figure something out. They could have done this intentionally. Maybe they want you to find them, or maybe they want you to know it was them. I feel like somebody's trying to rush and do something, but they might end up making some sort of mistake. For you, I'm getting the same energy in regards to having like a burden of secrets. Maybe you feel like you're having to carry the burden of a lot of secrets or information that's not meant to be shared. Maybe you're a conspiracy theorist and you're like, but in a sense, it's like, well, you have, proof, you have receipts. You're like, I can prove that, the government is doing this or black box is doing that. And, you've got the receipts and you like, I want to share this, but at the same time, I don't want to get caught. Or maybe I can share it without, in a sense, where it's like an accident or it looks like an accident. So someone might end up being some sort of a whistleblower, just put it that way. And then that Secret Santa thing, I don't know, I just kind of feel like maybe someone's trying to secretly help people or saying something like, but you didn't hear that from me. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like a little birdie told me blah, blah, blah. I don't know if someone is telling you a rumor or someone's just telling you something, some information that they know, because they can't take it anymore. They're like, I gotta tell them, I gotta share this information with them, but don't tell them I said anything. And you could also be the one that is doing this, trying to help people. Someone's looking for you. in a romantic way. I don't know why they're looking for you. I don't know if you disappeared. I don't know if you deactivated your social media, but I feel like somebody's looking for you. Someone's style of flirting is also very passive, very mysterious. For some of you, I do feel like you have an incoming soul contract that is needing to be fulfilled. So you guys made some sort of agreement before incarnating here. And this is why they've come into your life. Yep. It still seems to be some sort of anxiety about it. I feel like maybe there's going to be a big difference between the two of you, which may be a challenge. It could be race, it could be religious beliefs, it could be age, but I feel like there's something going on where you're like, oh my God, like, this is my soulmate, why did I agree to this? But that's the thing, it's like you make these agreements and then you forget, or I guess it wouldn't be any fun. But yeah, I do feel like you have an incoming soul contract with someone. I do feel like there's also going to be times where you feel like giving up and feeling like you can't handle it. You're like, I can't, this is too difficult. You also may be trying to avoid or escape a soul agreement. Yep. You may be helping this person with trust issues. I feel like either way there's some sort of mutual exchange between two parties. You're helping them with something, they're helping you with something. Also, if you said something like you didn't want anybody that had children, it could be that they have children, but you feel like this strong bond with this person. I feel like you're also having a hard time seeing who someone is in your dream. You know how some people have like crystal clear dreams about their future person. I feel like you may be having a hard time seeing who this person is in your dream. Or maybe they just keep appearing to you in different forms. And so you don't really know which person is on the way. I heard a mixture, so I guess that they're a mixture of the avatars that you've been seeing. Some of you are about to come into some money, or if you were feeling a lack of security in any area of your life, but especially financial, I feel like you're going to have it. I feel like trust is going to be restored, or your faith is going to be restored. Like you lost faith in something and then it gets restored. I also see someone who was afraid of commitment, just wanted to have fun, is maybe now ready for a commitment, or feel like it's worth more to commit to you than it is to just like risk losing you. There also could be changes coming to your job. Someone may come into your life and activate your crown chakra, or you are doing this to someone. I feel like something is also going to be dealing with temptation. Like maybe you're trying to avoid temptation in a sense. And also something about your relationship might be taboo. I don't know if you're trying to keep it a secret or you're trying not to talk about it because it's so taboo. Someone also has been fantasizing about you a lot. Yeah, someone's been doing a lot of fantasizing. Kind of feeling like there's something that's confusing you. Now, it is possible that there's some confusion in regards to sexuality, or someone is trying to keep secret something about their sexual history. It could be a fear of judgment. Some of you also will be reading some really taboo subjects. Definitely could be someone trying to communicate with you indirectly, and I feel like that's going to be confirmed. You may avoid or ignore someone until they come to you directly, or until they take off their mask and just be real. Someone's been going through your information, either through, I feel like it's more so through like background checks, or gathering information from the internet, finding out things about you and like storing it so that they can, it's like someone's building a profile. Now, of course, that is what happens with anytime we agree to certain things on the internet, but I feel like this is something more personal. I feel like there's someone gathering your personal information, and not to use it against you, but to know how to think like you, so they can, it is in a sense, it's manipulation, but I don't feel like it's manipulation in a bad way. I feel like it's more so like, I'm just trying to pick your brain so I can know how to approach you, blah, blah, blah. This also could be you. I also feel that you will be going down a rabbit hole. Something's happening where you're like, how did I get here? I can't stop looking. And one thing leads to another, and you're just going to keep digging and digging and digging. And again, something is standing out about taboo subjects. You also might really be heavily into astrology, or something, or someone's going to get you into astrology. I'm seeing something about hidden messages, translating certain things. So I feel like some of you are really heavily into occult subjects. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sending love and grace.